Let's take a look at Highlander's Ridge, hole 2. First thing you'll notice is there's a Mando sign right straight ahead. You need to go to the left of that, which means you need to shoot this kind of a tight gap. Not really tight, but it's can be challenging, particularly in the high winds. If you get a 3 wind out of the right, it wants to push you into this rock, big rock on the left here, and if you clip that rock, very good chance you're taking a swim in the little creek here, or river, which is OB, and at that point, obviously a par at best. So you do want to avoid that. And this is a hole that's almost designed to be an ace run. There's rocks we're going to see here that you're going to crash into, and they're going to direct your disc right at the basket. But anyway, the aim point, generally speaking, I think for me, is the middle chevron at the base of this rock right there. And as far as disc go, there are probably several that can work. The accurate windbreak muskets I think are definitely great for this hole, and I love the windbreak, so that's my go-to disc on this hole. The glide musket will work, the sapphire will work, but both of those are a bit much of a disc. I always like to think about what is the minimal disc that will get me to the basket, and that's what I want to use. I don't want to use something that's going to go well past the basket if I can help it, because that's where you find trouble often. So whatever the minimum disc is that gets the job done, and for me that really is the accurate windbreak musket, and the windbreak helps with the wind, of course. Yeah, on most winds it's going to be almost straight pullback, so we'll go ahead and do that, and it's going to come up and it's going to hit these rocks, and it's going to ricochet around and fly right over top the basket. You'll see that a lot. Easy putt. Now, the sneaky teeth. There's this, let me get my chevrons. There's this puddle here and a puddle there. So you've got 2 puddles on either side of the basket, and they look like quicksand, but they splash like water. Here, we'll throw a disc over there. You can see, so I think it's water. So, and those are OB, and so that's instant par. So, I mean, you think, okay, this is a gimme birdie at least, maybe an ace. Not always. You know, you're skipping off those rocks in a sometimes unpredictable fashion, and you can find those a certain percentage of the time. So again, middle chevron, the base of these rocks right here, and we're going to come straight back. And you do want to stay kind of low. You don't want to get up high on these rocks because you'll skip right over them. So something like that. And oh, almost dropped in. That would have been a cool one. So yeah, that's what you're going to see most of the time. Now, I did get an ace in practice, so I'll show you that. Same disc, same aim point pretty much. And it's going to just ricochet off here right into the basket. So very nice. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something. And as always, we'll see you around the valley.